So here is the easy, simple question and her answer. Get your stopwatch out. It's going to be exciting. Watch.
2022, 2023, there were record border crossings. Your administration took hundreds of executive actions. It didn't stem the flow. Numbers kept going up. Finally, in 2024, just in June, 3 weeks before the first presidential debate with Joe Biden, you institute executive actions that had a dramatic impact, really shut down people crossing over. Why didn't your administration do that in 2022, 2023?
First of all, you're exactly right, Anderson. And as of today, we have cut the flow of immigration by over half. In fact, the numbers I saw most recently, illegal immigration
But if
is
it was
low.
that easy with that executive action, why not do it in 2022, 2023?
Because we were working with Congress and hoping that actually we could have a long-term fix to the problem instead of a short-term fix.
You couldn't have done one and both at the same time?
Well, here's the thing. We have to understand that ultimately this problem is going to be fixed through congressional action.
Under Donald Trump, you criticized the wall more than 50 times. You called it stupid, useless, and a medieval vanity project. Is a border wall stupid?
Well, let's talk about Donald Trump and that border wall. So remember, Donald Trump said Mexico would pay for it? Come on, they didn't. How much of that wall did he build? I think the last number I saw is about 2%.
To fix the problem, you're doing this compromise bill. It does call for $650 million that was earmarked under Trump to actually still go to build the wall.
I am not afraid of good ideas where they occur, Anderson.
So you don't think it's stupid anymore?
I think what he did and how he did it did not make much sense because he actually didn't do much of anything. I just talked about that wall, right? We just talked about it. He didn't actually do much of anything.
But you do want to build some wall.
I want to strengthen our border.
This is exactly why you have open primaries for candidates to debate and go against each other and have their ideas challenged. Because by the time it's time for them to get to the big boy or big girl ticket, they have their message honed in.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been their pick.
Yeah.
She would not have been their pick.
And this is why Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama, don't forget Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi wanted an open primary process. But Joe Biden was so bitter in the way that they got rid of him that he slammed the endorsement right after that tweet that he sent. And this is what you get, an untested, unchallenged candidate that's not prepared for prime time.
And she gets to keep the money. She got to keep the money from the Joe Biden.
That's exactly right.
On the ticket. They could have mailed it back and then reissued it, but we never had that chance. So here's the problem. She called it multiple times a medieval vanity project.
50 times.
And now the other thing, and I have no criticism of Anderson Cooper, not that he cares, but in the middle of the desert right now are pieces of that wall. Right now, you could say you're selling it off on pennies of the dollar, but there's a lot left. It does work. The Border Patrol has said repeatedly it does help. It's not a cure-all, but it does help. Why not show you sincerely want to change things by taking the money that's already there, by a project that taxpayers already paid for, and start doing it? That would show a revelation and get people who are nervous about what you're really going to do at the border, that you're going to do something at the border. Instead, you got somebody talking in circles, had no idea how to handle a follow-up question, and has no inclination to fix the border.
Well, and she did sit down with Telemundo. She sat down with NBC earlier in the week. Yesterday, obviously, their internal polling numbers shows that people have more questions. Unfortunately, she's not providing any more answers. It's just more of that broad, vague stuff that drives people crazy. You want solutions? You didn't get them last night.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.